Hey everyone, it's me Megs, and I am back with another video. Today is my relax update, y'all. Yes, it has been a while since I did my last relax update, which was in December when I first initially announced that, she's going back to relaxers to be text-laxed, right? Where I have some texture left over. Technically, it's still relaxed, y'all, but that's just a term used when you leave a little bit of texture in it, okay? But AKA, it's relaxed, okay? Just to, get rid of some of the confusion, because I've been seeing that all in my comments, this, that, and the other. I wasn't trying to deny or act like I wasn't relaxed. Text-lax is relaxing your hair, okay? So if you want to, keep it 100, it is being relaxed. So December, you guys can check out my December relax update on, the reasoning why I went back to relaxing and all of that, to get yourself updated if you haven't. So a lot has happened since that last relax update. I actually skipped a relax update in February. I so far relax every 12 weeks because I find that that works really well for me. I want to stretch my relaxers out to make sure that there is enough new growth, and I decided to skip the last relax update from February just to make sure that my hair was doing what I wanted it to do. I didn't want to get on here too soon and be like, yeah, this is what I'm doing, and it may not have worked out. So I decided to skip that relax update just to kind of like relearn my hair, because I hadn't been relaxed in about 3-4 years when I decided to return back to relaxing. So I felt like I needed to relearn my hair. Things are different, a little bit different with my hair, especially when I return back to that, return back from being natural hair. It's a different experience having kind of like virgin hair. So with me, I had to baby my hair back. I feel like my hair is actually looking pretty good. Like, it's starting to fill back out and look quite familiar. It's not quite there, but I can see like where it's going. So from December to now, I had to like really pick up the protein. I had to do all of that. I had to cut off hair, dust, trim, make sure that I did a lot of protective styling, because my hair was super fragile, coming from natural to relax, right? And I had a lot of texture. So I will update you guys too. In February, when I actually retouched again, I switched my relaxer back to the ORS relaxer in normal. And I had first initially did my virgin relaxer with the Mazzani butter blend. So why did I switch? Why did I change? Because I wanted to switch to the relaxer that I was familiar with, and I know I had a lot of success with my hair journey, which is the ORS relaxer in normal. And I also was finding that the Mazzani was really hard to find. I was like, okay, where can I find this Mazzani butter blend? I did enjoy the results of the Mazzani butter blend, but I wanted to make sure that the relaxer that I was going to be using was always going to be accessible, right? And I wanted to switch early on versus later on and have something go on. So the ORS is something that I'm familiar with, so I did use that in February, and I did use that yesterday. But what I will say, y'all, when I made the switch, it actually retouched and relaxed straighter than the rest of my hair. So I was like, ooh, that's a little too straight. So basically what's going to end up happening now, I'm most likely going to have to start cutting off hair as my hair grows out, just to avoid any kind of issues, because I do have a line of demarcation, because there is a lot more texture up here than it is up here. So yeah, y'all, I did notice that. I was like, ew. But it's not too much texture. Like the retouched hair that I use with the ORS, it's still technically not bone straight, but it's quite a bit, it processed quite a bit straighter than the rest of my hair. So that isn't really something new that I've experienced. I've experienced that before when I had my very first relaxer ever in life. The next touch-up relaxers would process differently. I really don't know what that is, don't know what that's about, but I had to be like really careful with upping the protein, knowing that, you know, this new hair is processed straighter than the rest of the hair that I have. So also what I have noticed with, you know, returning back to relax, I haven't noticed any single strand knots or any breakage of any sort like that associated with that. But I will say that I noticed that my hair tends to get a little drier, of course, because it's a chemical back in my hair. So that's why I kind of skipped those that last relax update, because I had to like relearn and like, ooh, let me do this, let me do that, and I'm like really back on track with everything. So I feel like my hair is starting to look kind of good because I know that initial relax update, my hair wasn't in the healthiest state coming from natural hair, because I was experiencing quite a bit of issues with my natural hair, and so I had to kind of like baby my hair back up to get it to where it needs to go, in the direction of health that it needs to go. So I am really pleased with how my hair is looking now. I have been cutting off hair gradually since December, so you may not notice much length, which isn't really a priority to me right now. It's really not about length right now, because my hair definitely grows. I've never had an issue with my hair growing out. It's more so maintaining the hair so it looks good and healthy. So I've been cutting off a lot of hair, which I don't mind, because my hair is a lot of different lengths. I notice it's like it's shorter at the top here, and it's like long down there. So I cut off quite a bit of hair because I'm trying to even everything out, because I need a professional trim, and of course, due to COVID, I don't have access to Micah so she can give me a trim. So I did the best that I could to make sure that it's, you know, my ends look pretty decent without messing my hair up, because I don't know how to do that. So yeah, my hair feels really good. I'm really pleased with how my hair is looking. It's starting to look familiar. And I know I get a lot of questions about people asking me, well, do you miss your natural hair? Yeah, I love my curls. Like, it wasn't a thing of me not, you know, loving my curls. It's just kind of like I got stuck. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Panic mode, what do I do? And I felt like the things that I was doing with my natural hair just wasn't working, because I kept seeing breakage and the single strand knots. Now, I'm gonna go natural again, okay? Let's just not even act like that won't happen. So when I go back natural again, I'm definitely gonna do a lot of things differently, because I did enjoy my curls so much. I love the look of my curls. I love the way my curls felt, but I did run into that hiccup, like, okay, single strand knots, I don't know what to do. So I will say I didn't have the experience to like how to combat that, you know. It was really difficult for me. So I learned through like some research and the things that you guys have commented down, like when I do decide to go natural again, because I'm sure it's gonna come one day. It might come tomorrow, it might come next week, you know. I might change my mind, you know, switch my mind up on what I want to do, is to keep your hair stretched, and I wasn't doing that. I was not keeping my hair stretched, okay? So, yeah, I would definitely go back natural. I just don't know when. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. I might wake up the next day and be like, I'm gonna go natural again. But yeah, my routine is pretty much the same of what I used to do in my throwback routine. Doing a lot of protective styles. It's been my best friend, because my hair was in such a fragile state. I didn't want to do too much into it or put my fingers too much into it. And really quick too, before I go, I will say that I know when my hair is starting to become healthy is with how well it blow dries. This is just straight up blow dried hair. Back in the day when I was real good and heavy on my hair journey, if that's all I would do, I would never use a flat iron. So I prefer my, you know, relaxed hair to be blow dried, because I do have fine hair, and you know, if you know, flat iron it, you may lose body in, you know, volume. So I tend to like my hair to be blow dried like this, and then get the look that I want, and plus it's just less heat. I also will say what I noticed too with these last 2 retouches, and especially the most recent retouch, is the new growth coming in on how it processed. It's a lot healthier and a lot thicker than what it was in February as far as the new growth coming in. And I'm really excited about that. So me knowing the new hair coming in is a lot healthier than the rest of this hair that's already here. As my hair grows out, I'm gonna be snipping hair off. You know, I've done it before and it's just gonna take some time, but so far I'm really pleased with how my hair looks. It looks a lot different. It looks better in my opinion. It looks fuller because, you know, I'm taking better care of my hair. I have, within the past month and a half, I have started incorporating co-washing. I was like, yes, co-wash it again. And I did deep condition my hair twice a week within the past 2 weeks. I don't recommend that for everybody because everybody doesn't need that much treatment and things like that. I only do things based off of what I know works and what I've done in the past, what works. And I share that with you guys because everything that I show and share isn't going to work for everybody. So just keep that in mind. This is just, you know, I just document my hair journey here. If you want to try it, it may work for you, it may not, and that's okay. But yeah, I deep conditioned my hair twice. Twice within 2 weeks. Deep condition once with my co-washing and deep condition again with my shampoo, and I was like, oh hey, yes, this is starting to things are starting to look familiar. So I think that is pretty much everything. Definitely feel a difference with the new growth coming in. Like, it definitely feels familiar. So I am gonna just really be patient with my hair journey and just take it, you know, each month at a time, and just gradually cut the hair off. So I will show you guys where my hair is right now. I feel like it looks a lot better, but it's not where it's going to be where I want it to be. But I'm very pleased with where it's come. Okay. So this is how long my hair is right now. I guess it's around armpit length or so. Definitely aware that more needs to be cut off, but I am gonna cut that hair off as it grows out and whenever we're able to get back into salons for professional trim. But like I said, I'm really happy with how my hair is growing out, and you know, eventually it's gonna get evened out and all the different lengths will catch up with each other, because I've dealt with that before in the past. When I started my very first hair journey years ago, I had so many different lengths of hair. And I eventually had to just even it out and everything will catch up, you know. So yeah, I don't know, girl. I'm just doing the best that I could. I dusted or trimmed the best that I could. So yeah, y'all, that is about it for this relax update. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask me and I'll be happy to answer that. Oh, also really quick, I have been still using the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, but I want to do a separate review video for that, which you guys can check out shortly. It may be before or after this video for me to give like a full experience of my use of the vitamins. So yeah, I do want to put that out there for you guys because I know I mentioned that back in December, and I know some people are like, well, are you still using them? Yes, I'm still using them, but I'm gonna have a review up shortly. But if you guys do have any additional questions, feel free to ask me, and I will be back, of course, with more hair care videos and things like that as always. So I'll see you guys later.